They love to have fun. They love to be creative. They love to be innovative. And we need to give them the space to do that. Speed is a way of life for these students. So, if students want to hand in assignments that are text written, we understand that. That should be okay because that makes sense to them. If you are starting a unit and you're looking for a hook, most students have internet on their cell phones. Put it out there. Have them search it. Have them own their learning. Have them be accountable for where they want to go with their learning, and you be the facilitator. C, creative and collaboration. I've talked a little bit about it before. This network, I was actually thinking about C, creative and collaboration. I would say, wouldn't you love it if we could have social networking as part of the curriculum? I don't think we'd have much of a problem. So we have to find ways to weave that in to our everyday life. And the best way to teach is the way that makes sense to you, your students, and your community. Relationships. It's our responsibility, I talked a bit about this, to be present and authentic. People know, kids know. The second you wake up and you go to school and you walk through the door, they know. They know what type of day it's going to be. So you always have to remember that when you come in, you need to check where you're at. Respect. You saw a map of the First Nations communities in BC. Learn about your area, learn the culture, learn about the community events, listen to what people are saying, really, really listen. Listen with open eyes and an open heart. Learn names, learn sibling names, learn family names, and listen to their interests. Because if you really want to start relationships, deep, meaningful, sustainable relationships, you'll listen. Now in Prince Rupert, here's a little tip, because in Prince Rupert every single year in February they have an all-native basketball tournament. Kids from all over BC go to this tournament. They are engaged, they are happy, they are active, and life is pretty good. The second thing, in April on Vancouver Island, there's a huge soccer tournament. Again, First Nations students from all over the province go to play soccer. So if you talk to them about what they're interested in, I guarantee you they're going to keep talking. So honesty, be real, be in the moment. Integrity, walk the walk, learn the facts, go the extra distance. And when there's a match between words and actions, people will take risks to move beyond their comfort zone. And trust. We need trust to create positive learning changes. We need to create feelings of safety and belonging. And we need to learn to trust. And trust can be taught. If you don't trust students and they can't trust you, you'll never fully see what they are absolutely capable of. Sometimes First Nations communities have a hard time trusting. And so it takes extra patience, extra time, extra to build that trust. But if you're patient, it will come. And when it comes, you will see this bright, shining light and say, well, there you are, it's nice to meet you. The last is believe, simhawks, my auntie says, and celebrate. You have to believe in your kids. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to celebrate. You celebrate the smallest little things. If someone comes to school and they have a happy face on, celebrate that. If they do their assignment and they've done one thing differently and they're really proud of that, celebrate that. If they come in and they're wearing a shirt because they just received an MVP at the All Native tournament, holy cow, celebrate that. because that's what they need.